Yeah, hello and welcome to another MCO update about Solana. We take a look at the daily chart first because it's important at the moment, I think, to understand the context and the implications of the structure. Now, I think it's important to recognize that the price has fulfilled technically and visually minimum requirements for a full upside impulse from the 2022 low. We have 5 waves up. We have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Possible to count it complete. If we now start the large correction, I can call that a 5-wave move. I would expect a higher low to form in a wave 2 correction. Yeah. So that was not the case back in March 24, April, May, June, July. We were still watching for another high to fulfill a 5-wave pattern. It was, in my opinion, a necessity to complete a 5-wave structure. Now, any further upside is to be seen, I think, more like a bonus, yeah, rather than a necessity, because 5 waves up are already completed. Now, of course, it would be nice if we get 5 waves up with another high, because it would, in my opinion, be a clearer 5-wave pattern, but it's not an absolute necessity. So that just is completely different structurally than what we talked about back in, let's say, August and September, where, yep, I'm also now watching for another high, but back then it was needed to form a 5-wave structure. Now it's nice to have, all right? So what does that mean? That means there are 2 scenarios. There's one scenario in which we could already have started a large correction. And there's one where we could get one more high before that large correction. In both of these scenarios, I would actually love to see a reaction here to this support region, which is between $103 and $132. So this is a support zone that I would like to see the price react to. We might have bottomed already. I mean, I cannot rule out, however, one more low on the micro level. We're going to take a look at the shorter time frame, but I can't rule that out. But overall, I would love to see a reaction here to either start wave B or the wave 5. And we have to see how the price reacts to this resistance area. There are some key levels to watch. I mean, there are key levels to watch here, $181.40. And then the area between $191.66 and $266. That's just a standard resistance area for such a B wave. It is possible that the price gets rejected there. It's just something we have to be very mindful of, something we have to pay attention to when the price reaches this area, which means if we see a bounce, if we see a reaction, which I'd like to see from here, okay, then because we are hitting support and the market is coming from a very oversold position. Now it's recovered a little bit, but still, market was very oversold. So we'll see if, again, if we get maybe one more low, it might be a bullish divergence and then recover. But overall, if we go higher, yeah, then we have to watch this resistance area. The levels are $191.66, $212, $244.61, and $266. These are the levels where the price could start a C wave down from in the white count. So any 5-wave move down from here would be a strong signal that the C wave down has started. Now I'm talking now about macro. When we actually get there will be certain support levels to watch, of course, and we will use these to understand if the price is starting some kind of a pullback. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. No, that's say here. Yeah, on the smaller time frame, unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of clarity. I'm looking for higher because it's possible that we've bottomed, and overall I'm watching for a reaction to this support region. However, cannot rule out another low, and I'll show you why. The last rally that happened from the 28th of February low was only in 3 waves. And that 3-wave move up is not clearly bullish. It allows for a bullish interpretation, potentially in the white count as a diagonal, but that's really speculative. In the blue count as a wider wave 4 and then another low. And in the yellow count, we could get another low more directly. So as you can see, it's a range essentially. And there are some clear levels to watch, however, okay? So if you are looking for long positions, I mean, again, probabilities aren't very clear, but from an Elliott wave point of view, the $130 level would be an invalidation point, because from a in both blue and white scenarios, upside like that in the diagonal or in the blue count, ABC is possible as long as we're holding that level, because that marks a potentially important low, the B wave low or the wave 2 low. And then we could move higher from there. So that's just something to be very much aware of. This is nebulous, what this is, okay? I mean, we haven't even... First step for the bulls to prove they want to drive the price higher would be a break above that last swing high at around $153. That would be needed next. Yeah? And then obviously $130 is a key invalidation point. Below that level, it becomes more probable that we're going to form one more low maybe in the area around $120, $110. That's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and register for our newsletter. Today we will send out the next edition of our newsletter. It's got a bit of a change there. We've refined it a bit, made it a bit more, I think, interesting, different concept. So if you want to join our newsletter list and the community for free, you'll find the link in the description, but also in the comments section. Yeah. So that is our MCO Insider newsletter. It will be sent out later today, ready for the weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.